watching On the Record with Mayor Dave Gysberts. I'm Erin Wolf. Last time we looked back at the citywide accomplishments of the current mayor and city council. Now in this episode, we'll take a look at how this administration is moving our community forward, specifically with downtown redevelopment. Thanks again for joining us, Mayor.
My pleasure.
So we'll cut straight to the chase. Two major projects up for consideration by Mayor and City Council this year, those being the stadium and the Board of Education moving its central offices downtown. What are some of the challenges that may have contributed to both of those projects not becoming a reality?
I think in both cases the city was willing to be a partner in making those projects move forward. With the Board of Education, we were willing to roll out the red carpet. We wanted to help acquire any property, demolish any property, and create parking that would make that project move forward. In the end, I guess that wasn't enough for the Board of Education to want to be a part of the community of workers that number over 3,000 according to our data in downtown, and to be a part of all the other centrally located government offices that do exist in downtown. With the stadium, it took the council a while to determine what location we would want to build a stadium in, but the commitment to funding that project was there by the city and the county. We're pretty sure we could have gotten the state funding for the third of that project, but the bottom line is we could not get a third of that stadium project privately financed, which is what it would have taken to move that project forward.
So when taking on projects of that magnitude, the city currently has plans in place, they have been in place, but they help guide the planning and development decisions. Can you touch on some of those plans?
Sure, the city has a comprehensive plan that is mandated by the state to be updated every few years. The comprehensive plan looks at goals for our future in development citywide. The Sustainable Community Plan, used to be called the Community Legacy Plan, is also a state mandated plan that really focuses on our strengths and challenges just in the urban core. We have the Arts and Entertainment District Plan, which identifies synergies between entities in downtown in the A&E district and looks at strengthening that district, building on the assets that we already have. And we also have the city's downtown master parking plan, which identifies ways that we can maximize our parking system and increase capacity in certain areas.
So back to the Sustainable Community Plan, what are some of the key aspects of that?
Well, it's important to know that the Sustainable Community Plan has been developed by city staff with input from a group of community stakeholders.
The Sustainable Community Plan was guided by the city's comprehensive plan. The specific strategies, though, were driven by the thoughts and contributions of the Sustainable Community Work Group, made up of organizations that have a stake in the quality of life and success of our urban core. Throughout the summer and fall of 2011, a series of meetings was held, whereby city staff gathered the recommendations of the work group members. Staff then orchestrated that information into the plan, which was submitted to the state and approved in 2012.
It sets out a vision for our future, while it also assesses our strengths and challenges, and also creates objectives and strategies for implementing the goals inside the plan.
So earlier this year, Mayor and City Council was approached by SORA, who offered to put together a master redevelopment plan for downtown. Why did this administration decide not to move forward with that proposal?
Well, you're right. SORA is a development company who presented an unsolicited proposal to the mayor and council, basically seeking to be our master redeveloper. The agreement that they sought, in our legal counsel's opinion, was a delegation of our legislative function, meaning that they were asking us to turn over the planning authority of the city to them, a private party. So that was one of the major concerns with the proposal that was being presented. The other concern was that we would be eliminating our competitive bidding process by signing an agreement like that. And the third major obstacle to making that agreement happen was the price tag. It cost over $1 million for basically what amounted to a year-long planning process, with the end being concepts for projects, but no real guarantee that projects would be a part of that.
So then moving forward, what is this administration doing for downtown redevelopment and revitalization?
Well, we continue to look for opportunities to create public-private partnerships. We're very grateful to the governor and lieutenant governor for including $100,000 in their budget last year for downtown revitalization effort. We're going to take that money, and we have now 14 proposals that have come in to analyze the economics of downtown, to look at our strengths and weaknesses, and to present us with cost-benefit analyses of up to 8 catalyst projects. So the idea is to identify projects that would enhance our downtown economy. And we'll be moving forward with that process in December, and very much looking forward to getting community input on those things. The First Third grant program is a program where we want to support the individuals and businesses who are investing in downtown by providing financial support for major investments in downtown properties. For instance, if you buy a property and you want to invest $750,000, the city would be willing to come up with $250,000 for a viable project that will enhance downtown and build the property base that we're trying to achieve.
The city has property available through its competitive negotiated sale process. These would all be eligible properties for the program, but there are several more opportunities for businesses, investors, and developers to participate in the First Third grant, both downtown and citywide.
I think it's important to recognize the investment that is occurring in downtown. We've had over 30 ribbon cuttings since taking office, and many of those businesses have been downtown businesses. So I encourage everybody in the community to rediscover downtown if they haven't been down here for a while, and support the businesses and individuals that are investing in downtown. I really do think it's our responsibility as a community to support these responsible investors.
Thanks again for your time, Mayor.
Thank you.
Now, if you're interested in learning more about the city's plans we've mentioned here and the upcoming economic analysis for downtown, go to hagerstownmd.org. Take a look at the Department of Community and Economic Development's website. Click on the Plan tab. Thanks so much for watching.